Okay, so this morning we're talking with confidence on how do I win in the game of life? How do I win in the game of life? Well, we're talking about five things that people who are doing well in the game of life they do. Number one, they embrace change and they welcome challenges. Get to the point where you embrace change because you understand, write this down, change is inevitable. Okay, change is inevitable. Write this down. The longer you live, the more you will understand that adversity is going to come and knock at your door. Adversity is going to come and knock at your door. And the question is, how are you doing when it comes to embracing change or welcoming challenges? Challenges are a part of life. But how are you doing? It's a game. Life is a game and it's filled with challenges. And those who win the game are those who are doing well with challenge. Well, I don't want to be challenged. Well, you will not win the game of life. The game of life is filled with changes. The game of life is filled with challenges. Now, here's the deal. If you don't like changes, you're going to lose. If you don't like challenges, you're going to lose. Get to the point where you're going to decide, I have been placed here to win. I have been placed here to win. But in order to win, I have to embrace changes and I have to be prepared to embrace challenges. And here's the deal. Both of them may not come packaged in the most enjoyable sense of the word, but I have to get it in my spirit. In order to win the game of life, I'm going to have to become better at dealing with changes and dealing with challenges. That's number one. Number two, people who are doing extremely well in the game of life, they stay optimistic during challenging times. People who are winning during the most phenomenal time and the worst time, these are the people who they stay optimistic during challenging times. You know, there are some people that, you know, challenging times comes to all of us. But there are some people, they cannot see any sunshine in a day. They can't see the beauty within a moment. They can't see the opportunity that has presented itself at the table. Some people are straight up Debbie Downers. Some people are straight up all negative. You got to get to the point where you learn in spite of what's happening in the moment. Come on, Lord, help me to have the ability to see with my eyes the possibilities of what's happening right now for the good. I want to be able to not allow myself to be controlled by the moment in that of what's happening that is a challenge. I want to be able to be motivated by the opportunity that is being revealed in a challenge. Every challenge presents an opportunity. Every challenge presents an opportunity. Now, the question is, how are you seeing the challenge? Oh, this is going to take me out. A few years ago, you said that, but it didn't take you out. Oh, my goodness, I'm not going to be able to make it. Guess what happened to me, coach? Guess what happened to me, pastor? Listen, you live long enough, life is going to send you a challenge that's going to punch you in your face. But now the question is, are you going to lay down dead, or are you going to bounce back and say, I see the opportunity within the challenge that is being presented to me? Number three, they aren't afraid to take calculated risk. The people who are winning the game of life, they're not afraid to take calculated risks. Life is a series of risks. The question is, how well are you doing with taking those risks? Somebody says, I don't like to take any risks. I'm all safe. Then guess what? You will never be an MVP. You will never be the most valuable player. Come on. You are playing it too safe. In order to crush it in this life, in order for you to excel at the level that God has for you to excel at, you have to learn how to get better at calculated risk. You got to look at the whole thing and say, ask yourself, listen, we're dealing with this whole dynamics. Life is a game. And if life is a game, then what I need to declare, watch this, I'm not going to be afraid to take calculated risk. What is calculated risk? Is you being able to sit down and assess the situation. How good, how bad, how much I got to bring, how much I could lose. All of this has to occur. All of this has to happen within you. Well, I'm not good at taking calculated risks. Guess what? It's a skill. Guess what? It's a skill. You can improve in it. You can improve. You can get better. I was teaching this to one of my clients the other day, and I said, if it's a skill, you can improve in it. And you got to start writing down, is that a skill? Well, I'm not good at talking to people in front of the room. Is that a skill? Well, I'm not good at negotiating. Is that a skill? Oh, I'm not good at cooking. Is that a skill? I'm not good at money management. Is that a skill? The question is it a skill? Because if it's a skill, you can improve in it. You can improve in learning how to take calculated risk. The goal is to win in life. Life is a game. And if you're going to be in the game, you might as well play to win. Listen, I want about 10 of you guys to declare it right now. I'm playing to win. Okay? I'm playing it. And now here's the deal. Some people may have just woken up and realized, oh, shoot, I'm in the game. Oh, I'm in the game. And if you just realize you're in the game, that's okay. If you just realize you're in the game, the key is to now wake up and declare, oh my God, if I'm in the game, then I might as well play to win. I am 46 years old, and I can tell you of more than 24 incredible opportunities that presented themselves to me, but I wanted to play it safe, and I was afraid of taking risks, and I did not embrace what I could have embraced that had presented itself to me because I did not realize that I was in a game. And life is a game. Now, you know, I'm a part of class of 92, and that means this year we're celebrating 30 years of being out of high school. And I'm looking back at my life and I'm assessing how well did you do having been out of high school now for 30 years. I've been out of high school longer than I've been in school. Come on, how many of y'all see what I'm saying? Right? So 30 years of being out of high school, and I'm looking at how well have you been playing the game of life. That's a question you got to ask yourself. That's a question that you got to ask yourself. That's the reason why I'm bringing individuals together. I say, you know what? Effective living needs to have a workshop, and we need people to sit down in managing their lives, because it's all about management. Write that down. It's all about management. Your game needs to be managed. My game needs to be managed. Write that down. It's all about management. My game is to be managed. It needs to be managed. So it's all about health. It's all about wealth. And it's all about enjoyment. If you're not enjoying this life, you're losing in life. If you're not protecting your health in this life, you're going to lose in this life. If your money is funny, you're going to lose in this life. You got to get to the point where you realize, hold on. I was not put in the game to just be dumped on. Hello. Years ago, my son played basketball, and I was the dad. I went to the game, and he was playing basketball, Miss Carol, and he was playing, and he was out there, and the dudes were just going in around him. Now you got to realize he has the body structure that brought him. He had one of the best structure to look like a baller, like he's on top of the game, right? So I said to him, hey, and during the break, hey, nobody is dunking on your head, boy. You go out there and you stop that ball, okay? I know some of y'all say that's wrong, coach. That's not the advice you should give. I say, listen, stop the ball, get filed out if you have to, but be in the game, okay? Don't be just having people play around you. Get in the game. Get in the game, and you got the position. Listen, no one under the court, under the court, nobody under the rim. Nobody is going up with no ball under the rim, not with your size. Stop the ball. Okay? Stop the ball. Listen, I love basketball, and when I play it, I know where my strengths are, I know where my weaknesses are, and that's what you have to do about the game of life. Let's finish this up. I want you to know this. Yes, number 4, they celebrate others people's success. When we talk about the game of life, the game of life is not only about you. The game of life is also about others. Listen, those who are winning the game of life, they celebrate other people's success. You're not going to do well in the game of life if it's all about you and you haven't learned how to celebrate others. If you're too locked in on you and it's all about you, it's all about me, baby. Well, here's the deal. You want it to be about you in regards to you fulfilling your vision, your life's goals, and making sure that your mission is coming alive. But when you see others who are on a run, they're on that same journey with you. Remember now, the journey is better with friends. But there is nothing like being on a journey with someone who can celebrate the fact that you're winning when they're not winning. Get better at celebrating other people who are winning, and watch what will happen. You will actually win more. You know why? Because this is rare. This is rare. There are so many people who get salty, they get jealous, they become haters because it's happening for you and it's not happening for them. Listen, the game of life simply says, listen, somebody's going to shoot the ball and you ain't got the ball right now. He got the ball. And so if he shoots and he makes a shot and everybody's cheering him on, cheer him on as well. Listen, I'm going to give everyone in this community a challenge today. This is the challenge today. You know 3 people. I want you to reach out to 3 people that you know. They're making progress. They're doing really well. And I want you to text them and compliment them. Celebrate them. Congratulate that person who you know just bought a new car. You'll be amazed how you will change their day. Somebody just bought a new house. You knew they bought a house and you never even text them congratulations on getting your keys to your new house. You know someone just wrote a book and you never even sent them a side message. Hey, listen, I can't afford to buy the book right now, but I just want you to know how proud I am of you. You are crushing it. I celebrate you and know that I'm going to get my signed copy one day. Listen, you know the effort, the work that it takes to get the shot in the game of life. Don't let people be winning around you and you're not rejoicing. Become a cheerleader of those that are around you. So I'm going to challenge those of you that are a part of the Effective Living community. Think about 3 people that you could just go ahead and celebrate them. How can I celebrate them? Through a text, through a phone call, send an email. You know what I'm saying? Go on their social media page and just put a nice comment that's genuine because you have noticed something positive. Now you're going to say something positive. You're going to cheer them on. Oh, it blesses me when someone sends me a text and say, brother, you put out a video. It was what I needed. Oh my goodness, brother, I read your book. And I just want to thank you for being obedient and reading your book. Oh, brother, I went to your class. I had a guy who went to my all men's class the other day. And he said, bro, I was losing hope as a man. And I just want to say to you, thank you for putting together a gathering like that. And it was encouraging for me. It was because I have moments where I'm not always up. I know I might look like I'm always up, but I'm not always up. Okay? So celebrate other people's success. It's a part of the game. Write that down. It's a part of the game to celebrate other people's success, other people's wins. Don't get salty. Don't leave the room not giving them a high five and rejoicing with them. And last but not least, they don't entertain drama or negativity. The people who are winning in the game of life, they don't entertain drama or negativity. You got to get to the point where you say, you know what? I'm not going to entertain any form of drama, and I'm not going to focus on any negativity. So the Bible teaches us whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are good report. If there be any virtue, if there, think on these things. Where your focus goes, that's where your life will flow. Your life, you attract what you focus on. Okay? Whatever you focus on grows and it increases in your life. And you want to get to the point where you realize, hold on. There is a lot of negativity in the world, and I got to protect my mind because I'm working on getting this mind that is in alignment with success and ultimately the goals that I'm trying to accomplish in this life. Don't try to focus on everything all at once, because the truth is, with all of the negativity that's happening in the world, start to block some of that stuff and it'll make you better. The game of life demands that you don't pay attention to all of the negative energy of the people that's in the bleachers. Okay? You're in the game, man. Everybody say this with me as we close. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. So the negativity, the bad energy that's in the bleachers, I'm not focusing on. I'm not focusing on. I'm going to stay away from drama. I'm going to stay away from negativity. I'm in the game. I'm in the game. And this morning, I'm here to tell you, if you're in the game, you might as well decide that I'm in the game and I'm in the game to win. Yeah, you heard me correctly. I'm in the game to win. The goal is to win. The goal is to win. Now, here's the deal. There's going to be drama and there's going to be negativity that's going to try to stop you. And some people who are going to bring negativity and drama, you're going to be shocked as to who they are. But you're going to have to be the bigger person, the better person, to tell yourself, I'm not going to let drama or negativity keep me down. I'm in the game, and I'm in the game to win. Have a phenomenal day, guys. See you all tomorrow. We'll continue this teaching series, Life is a Game. To learn more about it, for those of you that are on our other social media platform, go to my website and learn how you can be a part of our group coaching community. Every day, we're chipping away at different thought patterns that will help us to create the life we desire. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.